Vedanta through stories. Story number 124. Miracles, occult powers. Number 1. Once upon a time, the inmate of an ashram who was devoted to spiritual practice assembled in a place to discuss about the utility of occult powers. There was a great controversy over the topic of discussion. At the outset, there was a division amongst the spiritual practitioners. One party held that Ashtasiddhis, 8 occult powers, viz. Becoming 1, the smallest of the small, 2, the largest of the large, 3, the heaviest of the heavy, 4, the lightest of the light, 5, attaining over lordship, 6, getting anything and everything at will, 7, bringing everything under subjugation, and 8, obtaining the power to pervade, etc., are but divine expressions, and as such they are not negligible things. While the opposite parties held that these powers do not contribute to the unfoldment of spiritual life of the owner in the least, but on the other hand, they drift further and further away from the real moorings of the spiritual life, and therefore they are abominable. Both the parties had at least agreed to approach their preceptor, who brought the controversy to an end, saying, "People of small intellect seek occult powers. Powers to cure diseases, win lawsuits, walk on water, and such things. But the genuine devotees of God never run after such things. They care only for that which is likely to develop their spiritual life." Once Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna was prevailed upon by his nephew Hridoi to ask the mother for some powers. Sri Ramakrishna was a man of childlike simplicity, and while practicing japa in the temple at Dakshineshwar, said to the mother, "Mother, Hridoi asked me to pray to you for some occult powers." The Divine Mother at once showed him a vision. A middle-aged prostitute, about 40 years old, appeared and sat with back to him. She had large hips and was dressed with a black bordered sari. She was covered with filth in no time. The mother showed him that occult powers were as abominable as the filth in that prostitute. People with a little occult power gain name and fame, power and position of a guru, gain people's recognition, make disciples and followers. People, of course, say of such a guru, "Ah, he is having a wonderful time. How many people visit him? What a number of disciples and followers he has. His house is overflowing with things and articles of enjoyment. People give him presents. He has such powers that he can feed any number of people if he so desires." But all these make the man more and more attached to these powers, and he forgets God altogether, the highest end of human life.